Uh-oh. There I am. It's me, Darin. And, where's my shirt button? Okay, it's good. Planescape Torment. Alright? There's a bunch of stuff I gotta do, and it involves, like, talking to people I've already talked to, and stuff I wrote off because I tried to talk to people I assume had to do with it, and they, like, no prompt came up. But I have a guide now. I got a guide out, and I'm going to use that guide to try and move along in the game. All right? So, here's the game. Damn it. Transform. Fit to screen. Yes. I'll move that over there. There we go. Put this here. For some reason, when I launched the game, it like opened in a window that was half the size of my screen. And so I had to readjust it, and that means the resolution was all messed up for the stream windowing and stuff, so. But I think I got it. I think I got it. And we're gonna move on in this game somehow. Okay, we don't need to be in here. My understanding is that we do not need to be in here. As much fun as it is. Oh, there's a cool table. Nothing on that table, right? Yeah, I must have checked that already. Let's go this way. Warrens of Thought.
Done.
Hopefully nobody attacks me. We're all friends here. Damn it! Why are they aggro now? Oh, is it because I came back? Well, I don't want to fight them, so I'll go back through the dead ways, or whatever the fuck it's called. Come on, everybody. What is up? Come on. Scroll. Scroll. There we go. Drowned Nations. This will take us... What, to the Dead Nations? Cool. And this will take us to... Hey, Ralph. Sup Chew. It seems I do have to just go back
All right.
to the clerk's ward. Wait, you don't understand what I said? Which time? I've said a lot of things in my life, and I regret all of it. Okay, we'll go out here, and we gotta pay that asshole 50 kappas. Hey, dickhead. Suppose I can do that. Give him 40. Feels like enough. I know, what a dick. I even killed him. The gate still fucking locks itself. You just can't get back. Like, what the fuck, game? What does that say about life? I never know when to start talking when I'm streaming. It's true. Sometimes you just can't kill dickheads. Like, because if you kill them, then life is just harder, even. It is. It's hyper-Gygaxian. Alright, let's see if I leave this way, if it'll just say, where do you want to go, though? Oh, hey, what's up? Yep. It's dickheads all the way down. Okay. Can I just, like, go to the map? Will it... Damn it. Do I really just have to walk through? What if I go down here? Will it be like, here's the map? Damn it. Alright, let's fucking walk through the whole universe. So I never know when to start talking when I start streaming, like... Because I have a bot that lets me see who's in the chat, but it's pretty delayed. It doesn't, like, update right away. So, you know, I just sort of imagine I'm talking for whoever's watching the archive from the very start. But that means you missed some shit, right, Ralph? But what I was saying is that I was looking at a walkthrough, and I do have to go to, like, the Clerk's Ward area. Excuse me, everybody that hates me. And I have to talk to people I think I've already talked to about stuff I already tried to talk to them about, but it, like, didn't work before. Here, let's try this. Break up the monotony.
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
You said you're a Mimir, right, Mort? Damn it. Well, what fucking things do I gotta do? Yeah, a Mimir's a floating encyclopedia. You put information in, you get information out. That sounds incredible, Ralph. I would like to do that. But aren't Mimirs made of a silvery metal? So, maybe some are, but I'm not. And there's stranger things on the plains than that, Chief. I don't think you're a Mimir, Mort. What are you? What's with the interrogation? What do you know about Mimirs anyway? I know enough to think you're lying to me. First that bit about the missing line from my back saying not to trust you, then this. What am I supposed to think? Okay, I'm not a Mimir, but I know a lot of stuff, so I might as well be one. Oh, wow. A portal lens. There's some sort of lens in the curiosity shop, the curio shop. Yeah. I forgot which ones I'd confronted him with that led somewhere and which didn't. What are you, then? I'm a floating skull who knows a lot. What about that Batorian smell you have? What would you know about what Bator smells like, unless, hey, you've been talking about me with that Tanari, haven't you? What does she know? Well, she obviously touched on something. That is a Batorian smell, right? Well, yeah, so I smell a little. Excuse me, princess. Why do you smell like Bator? I was in the hells for a while. Kind of a long while. The stench kind of grows on you. You were in the hells? What were you doing there? See, well, there's this pillar on Avernus, the first layer of Bator. It's called the Pillar of Skulls, but it's more like the Pillar of Heads. He is. He's so 90s. I love him. Also, I started listening to the first Planescape episode. I figured I was far enough ahead of Mages and Murder Dads. And they call him Morty? Or Danny calls him Morty, and I'm like, his name... It's not Morty. Like, it's spelled like Mort. Like, I guess it could be Morty, but it's not. And I see the argument that, like, his character is a fitting of a guy named fucking Morty, but he can't be Morty. To hear some bashers tell it, it's supposedly made of heads of Burks, mostly sages and scholars, who used their knowing of this and knowing of that when they were alive to stretch the truth a little. So much they might have hurt or killed someone by doing it. Well, when I died, I ended up there. Funny, huh? Not really. Yeah, you're right. It's not funny at all. You see, I think I knew a lot of things when I was alive, and maybe when I did know something, I didn't always tell the truth about it. I'm thinking that when I meant the truth once or twice, I may have led to someone getting penned in the dead book sooner than they should have. Oh, he's such a Morty personality-wise? You know Morty, down at the deli. Oh yeah, Morty. Wait. It was me, wasn't it? Yeah, I can't say how I know it, Chief, but I think so. I think you were the one that got me sent there. The last twig in the bundle before the whole load snaps. Thing is, I can't remember what happened. I don't even remember being human, or what my life was even like before I woke up in the pillar. Why did you forget? That's pretty much the way of things when you die, as I'm sure you're no stranger to. You just forget. I figure I wasn't a sterling member of the community when I was alive, but hells, who is? It's just that I can't help it. Nothing's worse than being honest all the time. True! It's good. This game is incredible. Except being sentenced to the hells. That sounds a lot worse than telling the truth. Well, that's true, but you've got to choose your lies carefully. Yep. Which is truly the best version of Memento. Yep. This inspired Memento. Here's the proof. Except being sentenced to the hells. Yeah, you're right. Again. Mort clicks his teeth. The way he does it reminds you of someone drumming their fingers. I guess just all that good and evil and lying and cheating catches up with you. And when I got penned in the dead book, it was my turn to pay the ferryman. So how did you escape the pillar?
Updated my journal.
Well, you helped me, Chief. When you showed up at the Pillar of Skulls, I pushed my way to the front. My obvious know-how and charm attracted your attention. You knew that I was the head that knew the most. So I cut a deal with you. Deal? As Mort speaks, your vision seems to bleed into a fiery red, and you hear a howling, a horrible screaming tower of voices, chittering, screeching, hammering, all of them begging, screaming to be freed. And Mort's voice, faint, almost lost in the horde. He sounds desperate, frightened, and pathetically, tragically lost. You, Skull, speak. The howling voices fall silent, and you watch the tiny, red-lined skull, its cracked features cast in a hellish light, turn its eyes up at you. Blood and ichor has streamed across its features, and its teeth chatter as if cold. I can help you. I know what you seek. All these heads, all their knowing. Just please, I beg you, free me. Let me help you. I'll tell you anything, everything. Will you? Swear it, Skull. Swear you will serve me until my end days, or here you will remain. I swear, I swear. Just please, please free me. He watches Mort sickeningly swallows, his pride almost a tangible thing. I beg you, let me help you, please. Very well, I shall free you. Your vision slides as if you are moving, and the howling, screaming cacophony begins again. A nightmarish horde of howls and catcalls and taunts and insults. Catcalls? The feel of your hands sliding into the filthy quagmire of the pillar, the biting of fangs, mandibles, and your hands locking around the tiny skull and ripping, tearing it from the pillar like an old scab. It is done. You look down at the bloody skull in your scarred hands, its eyes covered in ichor from the pillar, and its teeth chatter once, twice. It reminds you of a wailing newborn, helpless, and in the eyes of the man you once were, pathetic. I guess a skull is tiny compared to a body? But, I don't know, maybe tiny compared to a mountain of skulls? Here, let's go out. Around the tiny skull. Maybe it was a small man's skull. Maybe it's a children's skull. I have freed you. Now your life and your death is mine, Mort. Your vision swirls, the mists of the past drifting away, and Mort is still chattering on. We talked for a while, Chief, you and me, seeing whether the arrangement would work, and I think we both were really impressed with each other, so you invited me off the pillar, and I've kind of been with you ever since. Yeah, definitely. What happened then? Well, I didn't know I'd lose most of the pillar's knowledge once I was out of it. I mean, how was I to know? I'd never been off the damn thing. But you were pretty understanding about it. You lost all the knowledge you said you had? Your vision swirls again, making you dizzy, and you feel your gut churn. You hear the cracking, snapping of bone, and Mort howls, howling in pain, screaming for someone to stop killing him. and your hand lashing out again and again, and... Damn you, Skull! You lied to me! I'll thrust you back in that damnable pillar and leave you to die there! There's the clatter of bone against what sounds like metal, a floor or a wall, and the skittering of teeth knocked free. You can hear Mort, mewling like a beaten dog for you to know that your suffering on the pillar will be nothing to the torment I will make you suffer. Your vision swirls and Mort's cries ebb, fading into his chittering rhythm. So you realized I still had my uses, so I took up with you and I've been with you ever since. Mort, what did I want from the pillar, and how long ago was it that I freed you? Mort thinks for a moment. Well, as for how long, I don't know the exact count, Chief. Ages, I suppose. I've done all I could to help you each time, but it's not easy. And for what you wanted at the pillar, I don't know. Once you pried me off, I couldn't remember. Mort, why didn't you say something when we were at the mortuary? Because I never know who you're going to be. Some of your incarnations have been stark raving mad. One time you awoke obsessed with the idea that I was your skull and chased me around the spire trying to shatter and devour me. Luckily, you were crushed by a passing cart in the street. Another good and lawful you tried to thrust me back into the pillar, because it's where I belonged, Mort smirks. That's why. Besides, no harm's ever come of you not knowing. So you've stayed with me all this time. Well, yeah, Chief. I said I would. Mort always keeps his promises. Well, most of them, heh. There was this one shit in Arborea who... You suddenly realize that Mort's tone has changed. Past the joke, you realize he's trying to hide something. Something about why he's with you. Mort, seriously, why are you still traveling with me? Chief, I said it's because I promised, all right? What else could it be? I don't know. You didn't need to stick around after I freed you. Well, of course not, Chief, but I... And suddenly his tone of voice strikes a chord in you, and you know why he's remained with you all this time. You feel guilty, because you led me to my death so long ago, isn't it? And you've been suffering ever since. Ah, come on, Chief. Me feel guilty? I'm Mort. No, I think that's it. When I came to free you from the fate you deserved, you couldn't help but try and help me. And when you could have left after I freed you, you remained, because you felt indebted. Mort is silent for a moment, looking at you. Maybe. You know what's funny? At first, I don't know what the feeling was. It was kind of slowly eats at you, you know? I mean, at first I thought it was a side effect of some enchantment that bound me to you, but after a couple 100 years, I realized it was more than that. Something deeper. I just felt drawn, connected to you somehow. Maybe it's all your suffering, Chief. Your torment. I don't know. Maybe I felt, responsible for whatever it is I did. What if something I did brought you to this state? Thing is, I don't think me, or whoever I was, really ever had to see the consequences of all the lying and cheating I'd done. And when I saw you for the first time when I was trapped on the pillar somehow, I knew that you were the one I'd betrayed. Once, long ago, Mort sighs. And that's all I know. I see. Thanks for coming clean, Mort.
Updated my journal.
Nah, don't thank me. Dude. Cool. Mort sighs, and to your surprise, his voice seems stronger somehow, more confident. Some of the cracks and fractures in his skull have vanished, as if healed. Nah, the thanks is all to you. I feel like I just had a plane moved off my shoulders, so to speak. All right, Mort, let's move on.
You know, I've learned some new tricks.
Cool. Getting those chivies. Oh, no points? That's good, though. Fighting skills is good. Hell yeah. Alright. Can we go in here?
Good as done.
Fuck. I don't have...
I'm gone.
What did I need? God damn it. Well, I guess we'll go around. I'm sure there's some way. That was really cool, though, with Mort. Yeah. Oh, some junk? So I got rid of all my junk? That's stupid. Well, don't talk to Anomaly.
You know, it wouldn't kill you to say a few words to me, Fiendling. Or hug me. Or kiss me.
Is he talking to Ignis? Alright. Let's look at this place. I think I've been everywhere around here. But, okay, something is going on where I can't, like, move the map properly. Let's do a quick save. I think I've been down all these places. Uh-oh. Move the map, come on. What's up, dude? Hey. That was stupid. Uh-oh, who's that? Trash Warren's thug? Okay, I don't need the knife. Where did these guys come from? Get him. Now this one. They seem to be... Oh, shit. Who got critted? Dakan? Weird. I'll take the ring. And these commons. And this clot charm. And this... Oh, come on. Video game. Why do I have this severed arm? Oh, it has new tattoos. Upon closer inspection, you know for a fact that this arm is yours. How long it has been lying around waiting for you is anyone's guess. You can't explain why, but you feel like you should take this arm to a tattoo artist and have it examined. That's incredible. So I regrew an arm, or did I get another arm? Good, I got a hanky. And these rat tails go to this guy. He's got a good stack. Here, hold this abyssal pipe. Yeah, it's true. Severed arm, yours. Can I wield it? Fighters and thieves. Damn it. Yeah, what the fuck? How does that happen? Oh, those are blood charms. Oh, I need that thing, though. Here, take this, Mort. Why not? Oh, he's not a magey poo? There we go. Here, you take this, Anna. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. I've never been given the option to dual class. But I don't see why not. Sledgehammer. Yeah, I mean, every time I've tried to train in something else, it says, give up on your current profession. And I don't want to give up. Wow, Mort is almost at 100 HP. No, I'm not. Being a mage is fucking cool. I know some people think it's dumb, But I think it's fucking cool. I don't like how D&D does spells where you get like one before you rest again. It makes sense for like pen and paper. I don't think it makes much sense for video games. But, you know, I'm not going to argue. More shit. Okay. I don't know why I killed all these people, but sometimes you gotta kill some people coming out of the woodwork. No, I know. Like, I have that set up that way. Like, I have a couple identifies a day, a couple of magic missiles. But I don't know why, being level 9 or whatever, I don't have more level 1 spell slots. But I don't know. You said the game theoretically goes up to level 99, right? That would take a million years to, like, legitimately get there. What's up, guys? That's cool. They're not mad at me. There must be some junk around here, right? Oh, yeah. That's... Isn't it like level 40 in like 2nd edition would get you to godhood, or...
If you keep bobbing about, Skull, I'm gonna mount you in the end of a pike.
Get him, Anna. I know there's some fucking junk. Is it on this thing? No. Y'all got any junk? Like, literally, I could grab some fucking junk from the walls. Yeah. Yep. So level 127 doesn't even make sense in D&D. Like, you're like a hyper god. You're the god. Yeah, I mean, worst case, I'll console command it. Alright. I mean, I can make it where I need to go. It's just... I don't know why the game is fucking with me like this. Like, maybe in the item descriptions it says, don't get rid of this. Come on. Come on. Go down.
I'm gone.
You mean the option to just get rid of crucial shit? Like how in Dark Souls, or Demon Souls maybe, you can just kill people you need to talk to? Or theoretically, like I know they're monsters. Oh, yes. Yeah, playing on PC is... Like, you can't always do shit like that, but playing on PC is the way to do that. The way to play games. I don't know, maybe you can hook up a keyboard to your PS4 at this point. Alright, you rascals. Going back in. Oh, wait. While we're here, let's see if we can find... that one dude's, like, stuff. It says, look to the right as you're facing the front door. So let's go in here. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm facing the door, so it should be over here. Right? I mean, I wouldn't think it'd be inside.
I'm gone.
I don't see a wall to, like, fuck with. There's no, like, spinny... Yeah, the question mark just tells you stuff, in my experience. So, like, this wall looks like it is ready to collapse. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I could bash it? I wonder what would happen if I killed Ojo. Not that I'm gonna. Bottom right corner. Here? Oh, this thing. Is this what you mean? Oh, yes, there is. Mages and Murder Dads again. Yeah, you hold tab. I still don't know what the fuck wall he's looking at. If there's, like, any way to get through it. Huh. Well, I'm leaving. Maybe it's outside. The wrecked cart has seen better days. This?
I'm gone.
Nope. Fist irons. Huh. I guess it's not, like, near Ojo's house. It's probably not this either. But sure, I'll take this stuff. Quint? It's not in here, is it?
I'm gone.
What are you afraid of? Creatures. Huh. Yeah, I have no idea. That's very helpful to be able to just toggle it on. Is this it?
Done.
Nope. Dude, I really don't know where the fuck that guy's house is. Punch daggers. And this one's just running around grabbing shit. This would have been useful for the rest of the game. Can go in there. Here, let's just do this. Can go in there. I've been in both these places. I don't think I've been in here. This zoom is absurd. Come, everyone.
Done.
No. Nope. Or I was in here already. I must have been in here. Hey. Stay away from me, Birkin. You'll not be harmed. Calm down. I just wanted to know who you are. Who I am. That's an uplifting viewpoint.
Done.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe I just looted that dude's house already.
I'm gone.
Like, what am I looking for now? I was looking for... Well, I was just trying to get back to the clerk's ward. I must have looted Guy's house already. Yep, I have the Necklace of Teeth. I must have got it already. Because... Yep. When used, it has the ability to cure various types of poisons. Alright. Zoom out. And let's-a go. As the great video game character Mario would say, it's just unfucking playable at this scale. Wait, did someone sneak through? Amazing. I didn't even have to open the gate. Just squeaked right through. Okay. Dead Nations. Glyph. Mosaic Crypt. Shattered Crypt. Yeah, she just glitched her way through, I guess. We don't need to go to the Warrens of Thought. I have no idea. I was able to just click. It probably had to do with the map being zoomed out that far. I think the Mosaic Crypt might be the way I can get through to, what's his fuck's house? That wizard guy who has a cool house. Dude, so many question marks.
Your combat skills are most impressive, Dakon.
They are but specks upon Zerthamon's path.
She just loves to tell him that from time to time. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's...
Done.
Go, go. Go on, everyone. All right, not in there. Maybe it's in here.
All right.
And we'll have to fight some rascals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prime scum.
All right, everyone. On to this one.
This time is over.
Did you see that?
Dude, 24 damage. It's pretty good. Okay. I think this is the way. Yep. This is where I wanted to go. And...
All right.
there's some rat dudes. What's up, rat dudes? Mantuok here is the same as Mantuok in the other spot, right? Or is that just like a name of stature or whatever? A role. Cool. This guy's house rules. Let's go upstairs. Perfect. And now we are in the lower ward. I love it. Fuck you, I'm ambitious. All right. Alley of Lingering Sighs, the warehouse, the siege tower. Okay. Fuck. Fucking shadows.
All right.
Okay. And, Nameless One. This shit. Alright, now everybody kick its ass. Done.
Done.
Done. So, The problem is there's a place I'm looking for called the Foundry of the Godsmen. And it's in the lower ward, but I don't know how to get to it. And so I have to talk to a bunch of people in the clerk's ward or the civic fest hall to be able to get there. From what I'm aware. It's behind the big gate. Let's go find it. Like, oh wow. Siege tower. It's, wait, like back here?
Done.
Because here's the slavers. Oh, this gate. Aha! You see a burly, bored-looking guard. State your business, please. Who are you? I'm a guard of the Believers of the Source, sir. Yes, sir, Godsmen we're called. We are one of the 15 recognized factions of Sigil, sir. We believe that every being has within it the spark of divinity, neither good nor evil necessarily, but potential to be divine. Beyond divinity, that's a game, we believe there lies something greater. We believe all life has a purpose and a goal, and we are devoted to understanding what these goals are. We strive toward greatness with every step in our lives. Sounds important. We believe it is, sir. Can I help you with anything? You are in front of the Great Foundry, home to the Believers of the Source. Aside from being home to the Believers of the Source. Okay. Hats off to you. Sorry, my head, I just need to air out, you know? It is also one of the largest foundries known to mortal existence. Much traffic passes through these gates. We take orders from all across the plains. Currently, we are not accepting any further orders as most of our craftsmen are either working on a new project or are commissioned for the next several months on smaller orders. What this means in practical terms is that you're not getting in unless you have a receipt for work to pick up or have urgent business inside. I do have urgent business. State the nature of your requirement, sir. Just looking around. Then I'm certain you won't mind just passing along. May I come in? Not until you can demonstrate that you have business here, sir. Okay, well that guy was nice for being in absurd armor. Okay, so I need a receipt. Oh. No, everybody. Come on, everybody. There we go. This works too, though. All right, clerk's ward. Okay. Now... All right, let's look at this guide. Okay. Ionis has a legacy for me.
All right.
Sorry, I know I aged like 20 years when I took my hat off, but... I aged 20 years when I turned 19 as well, so...
Done.
You see Ionis. He turns as you enter and affixes you with a tired gaze. Wow, you actually bought the guide? That's dedication, Ralph. I'm sure you can find a scan of the official guide online. But that's going to be a cool thing to own, too. Because there's so many ways everything can go. Fair. It's like being president. What is it you want this time? I had some questions for you. What is this place again? Kind of council. Legacies? Actually, I believe you have a legacy for me. Indeed. Very well. Do you remember the legacy in question? The legacy is number 51AA, I believe. He looks you in surprise as you name the legacy. That is extremely old. Are you certain? A shocked look comes upon his face. I hope that wasn't one of the ones that was burned. Can you check it and see if the legacy still exists? Oh, yes, of course. It will take a moment. I am, yes. I've never played this part, for sure, before. I had to get a guide, because I didn't know what the fuck to do after a while, but... yeah. Also, hey, White Agnes. Very well, I will wait. Ionis returns nodding. Yes, fortunately it was unharmed by the fire. All the articles are safe. Could I collect on it? I am the beneficiary. Of course, sign here and here, on the dotted line. Oh wow, that's amazing dedication, Agnes. I'm loving it too, like I've never played it before, and it's just seems incredible. There and there? Alright. I love this dedication to what you would say when you sign something. There we are. That should be the last of the paperwork. Here are all the items that were in the vault. One looks like a foundry receipt. Aha! Though quite an old one, to be sure. Did the deceased have something commissioned at the foundry? I don't really know. Perhaps I'm beginning to think just about anything is possible. Where's the foundry?
Updated my journal.
It is located in the lower ward. It is past the Great Gate. Look for a number of Godsmen guards at a gate. You should be in the right place. Very well. Perhaps... no, that should be it. I think there's other stuff. Uh-oh. Thanks, White Agnes. I appreciate the follow.
I'm gone.
Alright, so let me check this guide. Letter from Dianara, healing scroll. Okay. So something about a piece of... I do need hints. So all I have right now... Like, I know I'm looking for Ravel, Puzzlewell, but I just got the receipt. Probably redeemable, okay. Kaleidoscope gem. This is an eye, right? Yeah. Usable only by good creatures, so I can use this. The shimmering jewel is actually the corpse of a radiant spirit from the upper plane of Elysium. When these creatures pass away, they leave their shimmering husks behind. These husks are often mistaken for jewels or semi-precious stones. Their essence is still that of harmony and goodness, and they can only be employed by a creature whose heart is filled with good intentions. The kaleidoscopic eye can either be wielded in the hand or placed in an empty eye socket, depending on whether its owner wishes to use it for defense or offense. When held, the user may summon its power to harness ambient light, twist it, then turn it against his enemies. When placed in the owner's eye socket, the eye grafts itself to the wearer's skull and helps shield its new owner. It absorbs a portion of the energies from incoming attacks and provides proof against all manner of magical attacks. Proof? When the kaleidoscopic eye's offensive power is exhausted, it cracks and turns to dust. Then I will use it in my eye. Such a sound. Nice. That seems good. Seems really good. Okay. Strange chunk of rock. This lump of stone is much lighter than it looks. It might be a petrified organ of some creature. Although this lump has a stone texture, it is extremely pliant, like a sponge. For some reason, just looking at it makes you hungry. A disturbing gurgling sound occasionally comes from the stone. Let's give it to Dakan. Stone Gullet of Lafal the Gross. The gurgling stone gullet of Lafal the Gross is not as well known as most artifacts tend to be. No wars have been waged over it, no betrayals, no epic journeys into the underworld. Only a few moralizing sorcerers, a fat man, and his stomach. As the legend goes, Lafal the Gross was said to have been a promising practitioner of the art, a sorcerer's apprentice to one of the last seers of Essanon. Despite his skill at the art, however, his gluttony was the subject of much ridicule among his peers. During the last great massing of Essanon, Lafal was invited to dine at the center table, but unknown to him, his peers had filled his wine goblet with an elixir of turning flesh to stone to teach the rotund student a lesson. Lafal consumed such great amounts of food and drink during the mass, however, that it diluted the potion's effects. Complaining of a stomachache hours after the feast, the local healers discovered that Lafal's stomach had turned into stone, yet was still capable of digesting food. Lafal lived the rest of his days happily eating, though his gullet was a few pounds heavier than before. When he finally died, his stomach was removed as an oddity, and since then it has wandered the plains in search of new stomachs. D&D is so cool. To use the artifact, one must consume it. So doing will turn the eater's stomach into a stone gullet. Devouring the stone gullet of Lafal will grant the user blessing of stone and rock and slight resistance to stomach acid. Only stomach acid, though, okay. Yeah, give it to the nameless one. And yeah, let's eat that. That's a weird thing to have happened when you eat something, but sure. Okay. So I have the receipt. I guess I could go to the Godsmen Foundry and wander around, maybe. There's probably some hints in there. In the meantime, I'm going to buy Modron's Cube. Let's see. Yes, I am. Exotic items. Metallic cube. 1,500. The toy has 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 folding wings, and at least 18 points of articulation. Verishchika smiles as you pick it up. A collector's item, perhaps, or a piece of artwork. Who knows? But I like it. If you do buy it, ask around. Someone might know more about it than I. You can have it for only 1,500 copper coins. Actually, that's a lot. Back of the store. This stained lens. Okay. That's a lot of text. You examine a stained ground glass lens the width of your hand, held in a brushed steel ring. A small geared protrusion coming off the ring makes it look as if the lens should attach to some sort of clockwork machine. And it smells faintly of horrible perfume. Verishchika holds it up for you. I have no idea what this really is, but it radiates fairly powerful magic. An old sorcerer named Gises brought it up to me from a lower plane battlefield. He'd murdered his own men in order to escape his tour of duty there, and brought me a number of interesting items he collected over the course of the campaign. I've kept it mostly as a conversation piece, though you may have it for 149 copper coins. So I saw this lens at first, and I thought it was something for another party member, like one of those robot guys. But let's see. Alright, exotic items. Front of the store. Nothing left but the baby oil, which you can't buy. Back of the store. The ragdoll. I need this to get into a maze, I think. The years have not been kind to this tiny ragdoll. It is coming apart at the seams, and it looks like its threads are unraveling. It is obviously intended to be a replica of the Lady of Pain, but the button eyes and its plush softness don't strike much fear into your heart. Verishchika holds it up for you. This was found in a well-trapped strongbox sunk deep beneath the surface of Sigil. It was part of a small hoard of treasure and forbidden magical texts, though I don't know what it's for. If you like it, it's only 99 copper coins. Sure. Alright, one more thing. I almost have just bought everything. Let's just buy this. Farewell. Okay. Modron cube? That's not a cube. Uh-oh. Do I use it? Despite the toy's awkward shape, it rests easily on any surface. It is coming apart at the seams. Okay, yeah. Okay, I need to identify this stuff. I don't know if Dakan has any more identify. Nope, he just has the one. Is Anna... No, she's a fighter, thief, priest. I don't know if this guy has identify at all. He does, it's just he doesn't have any to use. Okay. So... Weapons and charms. Can she identify stuff? She can't identify what the ragdoll, though. Beer goggles. Useful only by Modrons. Okay, so it is related to one of those guys. Apparently some Modron once foolishly asked a wizard what it was like to be intoxicated, and these goggles were fashioned. When this lens is equipped, the wearer becomes braver, stronger, but can't see targets too well, reducing chances to hit and damage an enemy. Cool item. But she can't identify the ragdoll. Okay. But I have everything
Done.
from the curio shop. Alright. Now, I want to see about going back to the brothel of slating intellectual lusts. Because I think I'm supposed to get something to do with Ravel's blood? Or a piece of Ravel?
All right.
I don't know how I'm supposed to know that. This music is so good. Oh, that's her. Kasai Sarah smiles warmly. Well, greetings once again. Something I can do for you, If you don't mind my asking, what are you? What, can't you tell? A woman! What are you doing here? A student? Tell me no. Well, apparently I can't ask her about a piece of Ravel. Let's see if this lady has anything to do with it. Oh, you know what? Actually, while I'm here, I think I might have some more stories to tell to Eve. Yes, I have. Oh, no, I don't. Fall from Grace, do you have a story to trade? I have no story that I wish to share with you today, Tail Chaser. I cannot let you exhaust my library before I can find more stories. Dude, I wish Ignis had a story. Well, let's just go to the Foundry and see what they say. I mean, I could go look around the Civic Fest Hall again, or I could go... I'm sure there's something else in there. Or I could use the Modron Cube.
All right.
All right. I'm here to pick up an order. Yes. Lie, yes. Thank you, sir. The clerk you seek holds office on the southern wall of the foundry. Thank you for your patronage. Look at these guys. What are you guys running around for? No, I don't think I would want to do that. I tend to not want to lie much in these games. Okay, nothing else good out here. All right, let's go in. Done. It's always weird to me that there's so many people that are unnamed. Like, they would have names. And then I usually just assume if they don't have names, I don't want to talk to them. Because they're just sort of like NPCs, right? Like generic NPCs. Alyssa Teald. You see a short woman with slight horns on her forehead and ears that curve sharply back on her skull. She smells faintly of sulfur, even over the reek of the foundry's fires. Greetings, what can I do for you? I'm looking for the pickup office. I have an item waiting for me. It's that office with the desk. He should be sitting right behind it. Who are you? A lot of questions. I am Alyssa Teald, supervisor for this area. This area being the main foundry area of the Great Foundry, where much of our current public work takes place. The foundry is larger than this, of course, but we have a large contract we're working on, and we've been sworn to secrecy, so most of the work area is off limits. My apologies. Off limits? Ridiculous! Where can I get those items to work the forge? If you can't find them lying around somewhere, then you'll have to buy them from the clerk. For a nominal price, of course. This is cool. Godsman Guard, Alyssa Teald. I don't see anywhere with a desk. How big is this place? Okay. To the Godsman Hall. To the Godsman Armory. Sarosa. You see a young woman. As you approach her, her eyes stare directly into yours. You get the uncomfortable feeling that she's not just examining your eye color. Her gaze seems to penetrate far deeper than that. Greetings, stranger. How goes your day? Well enough. I would like you to answer some questions for me. What answers do you seek, half-man? Why do you call me half-man?
Updated my journal.
I call you half-man because I cannot see your spirit. All other mortals who pass through my life show their spirits to me as a shining spark or a smoldering ember. You show nothing at all. I call you half-man because I cannot see your spirit as I see those of others. Whether this is because you have no soul or because you have transcended, I cannot say. One way or another, you are but half a man. What the other half is, I cannot say. Who are you? I am Sarosa, daughter of Sandoz, one of the factors of the Godsman. Tell me of your family. My brother Saros is a child of the Foundry, yet I fear he has never embraced the philosophy of the believers of the Source. My father is a factor here, and his travels have led him far from the Foundry, and into realms most mortals never even dream of achieving. Tell me more of your brother. Saros is a brash, impulsive lad, easily given over to his manhood. He is eager to prove himself equal of anything on the plains, full of the aggression of youth. I believe he feels himself more sensate than godsman, further vindicating my belief that the sensates are the most immature of all the factions of Sigil. Why are they the most immature? Why are they the most immature? Because, like children, they do not understand that there is more beyond the world of the senses, beyond what one can see, hear, taste, touch, smell. Look around you. You are in the outer planes. This is belief made solid, but that does not mean this seemingly rough matter can be comprehended by the senses. This is belief. No mere physicality can match it. I see. So they're guarding a door. There's stairs.
They say we get rid of Ignis, all right? He's burning his candle at both ends, if you know what I mean.
Mort, you're such a goof. Upper level. Let's see if I can go in here. Okay. Smith. Why are they all named Smith? Oh, is this the desk? The spark of divinity is within us all. Oh, there's Saros. What's up, my guy? You see a sandy-haired youth. He's on the cusp between adolescence and adulthood. But from his eyes, it looks like he's trying to be as adult as possible, without having the slightest idea how. In other words, he seems innocent. Hey, stranger, what can I do for you? I don't know. I don't really like the philosophy of the Godsmen. I mean, the sensates I feel like most aligned with, but I guess that's kind of just me. I don't know if I have to align myself with the Godsmen to get somewhere. It sounds like in Ralph's playthrough he did. So I'll see, I might. I don't know if I have to yet. Tell me about yourself. Me? I'm Saros. I grew up around here. Got to run through the Foundry, playing with stuff. I like pretty much everyone here except for Thildon. He keeps saying I'm not raised right and that my father is a poor parent. All I know is that Thildon's the biggest sod I ever met. Tell me about the Great Foundry. I grew up here. I played in the main Foundry area and ran through the barracks. It stinks and it's loud and people can be like Thildon, but it's still home for me. You can, I'm sure. Yes, Modrins seem interesting. Oh, so I'm missing out on some stuff since I haven't joined any quests. I don't know, maybe I'll join the Sensates. Tell me about the people here. They're smiths and workers. I think they mean well, but they're also earnest and boring. They need to liven themselves up a bit, like, say, the Sensates. You like the Sensates, huh? They know how to live life. They know what it's all about. Not like these people. They keep pretending there's some big noble purpose to it all, but I don't see it. My sister says that life is more than our senses show, but I don't see how she knows that, since all she knows is through her senses. I just don't get why people make this stuff up. Who's your sister? Zarosa? She can just look at someone and see what needs adding and what needs taking away. I don't know how she does it. My father always said it was something about her ascending to another level. He said she was born a godsman. Okay. Who dat? I don't think I can talk to her. Nope. Don't want to talk to any of these smiths. Are these doors I can go in? Ooh. Is this Thildon? No, that's Keldor. Let's go talk to Keldor. You see a sturdy man who looks like he's bursting with vitality. His face is tanned and lined, and his black beard is beginning to show hints of white. "Hail, stranger, and well met. What can I do for you this fine day?" "I'd like to ask you a few questions." "What did you want to know?" "Who are you?" He smiles broadly. "My friend, I am Keldor of Durian, one of the factotums of the Godsmen, and nominally in charge of this place while our true high-ups are gone in conclave." I had some more questions. "What can you tell me about this place?" "This is the Great Foundry, home of the Believers of the Source, also known as the Godsmen. Here we make items that ship all over the planes. We're renowned in many worlds. Only the best work here. It's said that we've got a staff of smiths that rival those in Mount Clangaden itself. Personally, I don't think we're that good, but we are close." "Can you take on additional work?" "Sadly, friend, we cannot. We're engaged in a long-term contract right now that's taking up most of our resources. Perhaps when we've finished, in a matter of years. My apologies." "I'd like to see the secret project." "Friend, I can't give that to you until you prove yourself a friend of the Godsman." Apparently this is not the desk I go to. Can I go in here? Okay. Who dat? Nil Xander. You see a bushy-haired man clad in the height of fashion, if you consider fashion to have died 50 years ago. His clothing seems to consist of tattered street urchin rags, and he seems to affect a disdainful manner toward those around him. Or that might be his actual manner. He doesn't even glance at you until you speak to him, and then his eyes begin searching your face carefully. "Do you want something?" "Who are you?" "I'm Nil Xander, great-grandson of the artificer Zero Xander, engineer, dreamer, creator. And I finished his work, the work that you commissioned, the Dream Builder. Are you ready to claim the use of it now?" "A Dream Builder? What's that?" "It is both machine and ritual. It is a state of mind and a construct of steam and blood. It grants dreams to those who enter its confines. It was built for you, and it's waiting for you. Are you ready to finish it off? It has been waiting for you for decades." "How do you know it was built for me?" "Because my great-grandfather, Zeno Xander, set your face in stones so that we would know when you returned for the work you commissioned. He always thought you'd return, but no one else truly believed you would. Our family completed it because we said we would, and now, here you are." "Do you still have this stone?" "No, it was stolen from me a year ago. I saw only a shadow flitting away. It was the only item taken from my home. I have no idea who'd take it, but I'd memorized the features." "All right, let's finish the Dream Builder." "What I need to begin the final stages of the Dream Builder is a piece of your skin immersed in your blood, so the machine can familiarize itself with your physical essence. It must be in a blue-green bottle to symbolize the dream sea on which you will float." "Flesh and blood, I've given enough of that lately." Huh. Wait, so like I know what I need and I just can't say like, "All right, I'll be back"? "Tell me about your coworkers." "That's a long subject. Let's get started on it. Now, all creatures want something, don't they? They create, they build, they tear down, they dream, they fight, they fornicate. They do all these things because they want something beyond what they have. Even on the basest level of existence, every iota strives to be something greater. Some achieve this, some fall by the wayside. Every decision, every action, every reaction, these all create a base on which something else builds. Seems obvious, then, that our current exalted state of being is building a base for ourselves, for something greater. What is that, if not godhood? That's the way I've always justified it, and frankly, I ain't in the mood for philosophical discussion. You want that? Find a factor or something." "Where can I find a factor?" "Factor Keldor's right up there on the dais. Talk to him, or else find that suicidal Burke Sandals and talk to him. Are you done pestering me yet?" Not yet. What would you like to know? What do you do here? What do I do? I am the engineer of all engineers. I studied under the Tanari smith Kazan, who tempered words on a forge of hate, quenched them in a trough of despair, and sent them forth to slaughter stupidity. Jesus. Elements of phrases, caustic words were brought to him, and he created weapons of terrifying magnitudes. Weapons that would lay an enemy low and destroy the malformed ideas of others. I'm sure you've seen his work. So you create evil weapons here? Not at all. My forge is not built on hate, but on understanding. I've also studied under the Archon artisan Terrasafiria, who created the healing touch of a gentle thought, ideas that would still any fiendish spitting heart. He worked his will with love and devotion. My work blends theirs, as all mortal psyches blend elements of the demonic and the sublime. Are your co-workers as well trained as you? Bah, they do not possess a true fire. They speak of creation and they boast of their potentials, but they do not create anything beyond the mundane. Their imaginations are poor, limited, obsessed with the small details. A true dreamer, I say, creates a grand scheme and then concentrates on the details. Starting with details is for the ants of the imagination, the small insects who aspire only to be fed. That's very charitable of you. Okay. Okay. So I need piece of my skin immersed in my blood. Flesh, blood, bottle. Right, I'll be back. Okay. So apparently I didn't even need the receipt. But I'd still like to see, you know, what happens when I give it to someone. Let's go up here. Guys, come on. Oh, weird. Okay. Let's talk to Bedai Lin. You see a severe woman with flaming red hair pulled back tight, giving her face a stretched, nervous look. She appears to be deep in thought. At your approach, she glances up and says, "Can I help you with something?" Yes, I had some questions. What do you want? Who are you? My name is Bedai Lin. I'm a magical engineer. Not a mage, mind you, but a theoretician. I'm going to make sure the Godsmen don't get a chance to use that weapon or contract for other such weapons of war again. All right, answer some other questions. Tell me about the Great Foundry. She stifles a yawn. You can ask almost anyone else here about the Foundry and you'll get the same answer. What makes you think I'll give you one that's any different? Ask another question. Tell me of the project you're working on. Tell you about the project we've sworn our lives to complete and defend? No. I don't think so. Not yet, anyway. Let's just say it's powerful, and it'll be worth the effort we've put into it. Tell me of some of the other people here. The other people here? Well, you've got the brilliant but eccentric Nil Xander, the Githzerai outcast woman Kel-Lara, Thilden the Grey, whose heart is much less ambiguous than his name, Keldor the Factor, Sandaz the Factor, the two children of Sandaz, supervisors, smiths, and a host of others. They all pass me by at one point or another, and frankly I haven't made that much of an effort to get to know them. They work for me or they don't, and that's about as much as I care, I'm afraid. I'm rather devoted to my work. Alright. I imagine I can go in these doors. Huh.
Done.
Who, this one? Huh. I guess nothing else in here.
Done.
These are like meeting rooms. Okay.
I'm gone.
Same thing. Probably nothing on these either. All right. To the factor's room. But I need a blue-green bottle.
I'm gone.
All right, let's see if we can find that desk. Guys. Are we still upstairs? Oh. What? How do I... There we go. Lower ward. There's a door to the Godsman Armory.
Done.
Door's locked. Should I bash it and get fucked up? This door's locked. You'll need a key. Where's the desk? Something about a desk? It's a hidden door. Oh, there's a desk. Nadalin. You see a wizened old man with trembling hands and a cunning face. He looks you over carefully and speaks. Hell, have I seen you before? You seem familiar to me somehow. I suppose it's possible. From where? Do you remember where? Not so fast, lad. Takes a while for the mind to warm up to a task like this. I've lived a long time and seen a lot more faces in that time, and it ain't so easy to remember. Memory's a fleeting thing, and that's some you can bank on. But before replying, you mutter, "Tell me about it, lad." Then can you tell me who you are? Me? I'm Nadalin, Godsman Fighter Extraordinaire. At least I used to be. Now I'm a clerk in the foundry, breathing in this sooty air and hastening my dying all day long. My dying day along. That's a pity. I had other questions. I'm here to pick up an item. Do you have a receipt? You need a receipt or I can't give you anything. Yes, I do. The old man takes the receipt from you and scrutinizes it carefully. This thing's over 100 years old. How'd you come by it? I left it for myself, but I got busy. It was in a legacy. I see. Quite a catch you've made. Here you go, lad. Treat this metal well, here. Sure thing. Ooh, okay. I'd like to pick up some gear for the forge. Ah, you're wanting to be a smith now, eh, lad? Very well. You'll need an apron, 10 copper, some tongs, another 10, and a hammer, which'll be 20. That comes to, let me see, 50 copper. 10, 10, 20. I'm sorry, but that sounds more like 40 copper to me. What am I thinking? Of course it is. I tell you, memory's an insidious thing. That it is. Give me the stuff. No, I just wanted to see your smiling face. Bless you, son. And now if you'll excuse me, I have some windows to look out. That's weird. What did he give me? Curious ironwork. This is a shimmering piece of filigreed metalwork that you picked up in the Great Foundry. It looks almost gauzy. Sharp edges protrude from it. You have no idea what to do with it right now, but it must be important if you left it behind for yourself. Well, I guess I'd better rest. Cannot rest. What's in here? Is this the restroom? Damn it. Alright. Doesn't look like there's any restaurants around here. Ah, keep going. What if they run over to you? It's like,
Gone.
I need to run over to him. I don't need to kill him, though, so never mind. Let's see. I think I can rest. Is it at the warehouse? One of these places I think I can rest at. Is this guy a beholder?
Done.
Or is he an actual Mimir? I am the voice of the Vault of the Ninth World. Well, yes. Only we ran out of space. Well, I can't rest here. I don't know what the fuck's up with these people. Lena! I think I talked to them before and didn't know what the fuck to do.
Done.
Oh, you know where I should go? Let's go to the tattoo guy's shop. I'll show him the arm that used to be mine, somehow. Here, I think. And I can rest actually up there at those people's house that I helped out early on in the game.
This is one of Fell's studios, is it not? I have long wanted to meet him. Anna, were you raised in the Hive?
Mind your own business, succubus. I have nothing to say to you.
Very well then.
Yikes. Anna's not stoked. Can I see what tattoos you have, Fel? Oh. Okay, can't identify that. I had some questions for you. Did you do the tattoos on this dismembered arm I found, Fel? Fel examines it for a moment, tracing the patterns with his finger. He then looks up, and a series of rebuses form, hazy at first, then come sharply into focus. The arm is yours, the tattoos are mine. One tattoo speaks of a time when your path was shared by 4 others. What 4 others? 4 strings of symbols swirl from Fel's head, matching the pattern upon the dismembered arm. They speak of 4. Shall I tell you their hearts? Yes.
Updated my journal.
Oh, wow. The symbols swirl before you and you piece them together. One unloved who loves one who does not love. One who does not see what others see and sees what others do not. One who is familiar and bound with duty. One who is a slave and his chains are words. As you finish translating, the 4 strings seem to form themselves into links and they merge into a chain. The chain bends until it is a symbol you feel you recognize. That symbol, what is it? The symbol sharpens, gaining edges that are almost painful to your eyes. It is Torment. It is that which draws all tormented souls to you. Fel nods at your left arm, at your shoulder. The flesh knows it suffers even when the mind has forgotten, and so you wear the rune always. You mentioned that there were other tattoos on the arm. What others? Fel examines the arm again, tracing the other faded tattoos upon its surface. As he does, they each appear as a symbol above his head, hazy at first, then coming into focus sharply. He turns to face you. Once forgotten, now remembered. You may wear them again if you wish. I would like to see what these tattoos are. Can I see what tattoos you now have to share? This tattoo tells of your experience in escaping the tenement of the starved dogs. The tattoo has the same color as the Adder's Tear which Sybil gave you. It gives you an additional bonus to stealth. Invokes Raise Dead. This tattoo tells how you saved Dimtree's life by granting him a second death. Whether it was the intensity of Dimtree's gratitude or channeling of the power in the words you spoke to free him, this tattoo now allows you to draw from that experience and pull someone back from the brink of death. This tattoo will only work 3 times, okay? Of Ignis. This tattoo came from the severed arm you found in the dismembered crypt. Apparently, this tattoo tells of the experiences of one of your past incarnations. The symbols and tales are unfamiliar to you, but it seems to tell of a time when you were lost and abandoned on the streets of the Hive, barely able to make a living robbing and stealing from others you encountered. The crimes of the lost incarnation committed eventually drove him to seek shelter in the Weeping Stone Catacombs, where he survived for almost a year. When worn, the tattoo seems to bring out a survival instinct in you, forcing your body to react to any damage you take and heal wounds faster. If you choose to tap into the tattoo's power, some of the memories of hiding beneath Sigil will return to you, giving you the benefit of the previous incarnation's experience. It can only do this once, but even after the tattoo is invoked, the increased regeneration rate will remain. Sounds worth it. What does it do again? Increases regeneration rate. Wasting Darkness. This tattoo came from the severed arm. Apparently this tattoo tells of the experience of one of your past incarnations. Makes concealing yourself easier. It allows you to shape the shadows around you like a cloak. It will lend you a sinister appearance, however, which will cause many to shun you. If you choose to tap into the tattoo's power. In activating the tattoo, some of the memories of living on Sigil's streets will return to you, giving you more experience. Furthermore, it will give you a permanent bonus to your pickpocket skill, even when the tattoo is invoked. Okay. So I know I want Lost Incarnation. Some of Fall from Grace's presence must be rubbing off on you, for this tattoo allows you to steady your thoughts and take events from a calm perspective. Wow. Allowing you to gain more experience. Furthermore, this tattoo helps calm the mind and allows you to control your impulsiveness, panic, and harness your adrenaline rush to shrug off spells. Wow. Also gonna get that. Grosuk's Demise. Improved strength. This tattoo recognizes your efforts to calm the restless dead of the mausoleum. Tattoos are interesting in this game. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot to check that. Thank you, Agnes. Heightening your reasoning. This is awesome. I probably want to get this one. That's expensive, though. Not usable by evil. Limited number of uses. Only by the nameless one. Only by the nameless one. Why couldn't I use this? I didn't see anything about mages not being able to. The Weeping Stones. I don't want to lose Charisma. Greater Might. Okay, and these are like the ones he had before. I do have some tattoos already. I still have 2,700. Here, let's see. Presence, +1 charisma. Special protection from chaotic creatures. And +1 to intelligence. Okay. So I'm going to use... First I'll just use this. And then I will equip it. And then I will equip this one. What did this one do? Charisma? And this one is intelligence. I'm going to keep charisma. And I'll give this to Decon.
All right.
Cool. What are those frames in the back room, Fel? It is my gallery. Your discarded skins are my canvas. I admire you. I am saddened for you. Saddened for me, why? The mark of torment lies upon your flesh. Tragedies and loss have built themselves upon it, like stones upon a foundation. You have endured great pain. What do you mean? I admire you because you have never surrendered to the weight of these losses, despite the fact their chains hang on you still. These losses blanket this life and all of your past ones. You shed lives like a molting serpent. You are exploring the infinite paths of life. Take with you this warning. Each of your lives casts a shadow on existence. You must travel to a place where these shadows have gone mad and regrets have scarred the earth. Is there anything else you can tell me? It's really cool. Do not sign anything. Yikes. Very well. Do you feel complete? I don't. In fact, ever since I woke up in the mortuary, I feel like something's missing. Something inside. You are strong. Keep faith, and you shall become whole again. Thanks, Vel. I may return later when I have some other questions. Farewell. And what a cool fucking dude. Alright, let's go rest at those nice people's home. Over here. And up there. Ralph, your name used to be green, and now it's blue on my chat program. I guess well, sure, I'm just here, whatever. Come on, where's their house? There it is. Oh, this is a tomb. This is not where I wanted to go. Huh. Twitch is weird. There's so many little settings all over the place. Oh, hey, everybody. He looks much better than before. Good. Sods like meself. Do you mind if I rest here? Yeah. I remember I used to dig through all the settings in Winamp. Just like wanted to see every little thing you could possibly do. Especially if they updated it, it's like, oh, what'd they change? And I just had to look through absolutely everything. But now I can't be bothered. Like, every program has so many settings. Oh, good. I thought I was going to have a nightmare. How do I leave? Let's go. Take care, you two. Yep.
All right.
The rest screen is now the best thing in the universe. Especially in Sigil. Well, close. What's up, Dabus? Alright, now... This is a shimmering piece of filigreed metalwork that you picked up in the Great Foundry. It looks almost gauzy. All you need to do to activate it is find the proper key. Okay. Oh, can someone else use this? The con can. Dude, +1 damage, that's good. The years haven't been kind. Huh. Well, we know what it is. It's not... So far, it's not usable by anyone. Let's use the Modron Cube and see what that does. I know I'm sort of meandering, but I don't really want to dig through the FAQ specifically to find exactly what I need to do. Like, I need a blue-green bottle. I need a piece of Ravel, I think. And there's some other stuff. I might have to just do that. And I don't want to walk through the Civic Fest Hall, like, asking everybody everything to, you know, perfectly make sure. So I'm going to do a quick save. I'm going to see if I can use this. The small metal toy is a replica of a cube-like creature with huge eyes on one of its faces. The toy has 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 folding wings, and at least 18 points of articulation. Maybe it's a collector's item. Move the arms and make sword-fighting noises. The toy clicks and whirs as you move its clockwork joints. Within moments, the tiny cube has vanquished every imaginary opponent you have sent against it, and settled back to its normal position. Wave its arms and make cheering noises. Hordes of imaginary creatures from across the plains cheer the cube's victory. You can almost see a tiny oily tear brimming on one of its eyes. It is a hero, the greatest cube ever to roam the plains, and everyone loves it. In your mind, Fall from Grace and Anna hug it and shower it with kisses. That's weird. Put the cube away for future battles against the multiverse. Mort stares at you and shakes his head. What's that cube, hero? Mort's a stupid skull? Why, yes he is, isn't he, cube hero? Hey, it didn't say that. Yes, it did. It said it just now. What? Give me that thing. No, it's mine. He only wants to hang out with me anyway. Don't you, cube hero? Yes, you do. I just want to hold it for a second. But you don't have any hands. I'll hold it in my teeth. No, I think I'll just put it away for now.
I am gonna smash that Modron Cube to bits.
Did you hear anything, cube hero? Neither did I. Okay, that was incredible. That's great. I was assuming it would like warp me to whatever dungeon I think is associated with Nodrum or Modron or whoever it is. But I guess not. I guess I have to find a portal somewhere. Okay. Let's see what they say. Ah. I feel like I should slate my intellectual lusts. I do have a lot of shit. I wish I could sell some of it.
I'm gone.
Well, I know I can, but... Oh, this music! Look at these modrons. I have some questions. Do you know what this little cube-like toy creature is? The Modron, its appearance identical in every aspect but size to the object in your hands, blinks once, twice, then speaks. The object is a portal cube. The user is to position the appendages of the portal cube in such a manner that it will activate. Once activated, the portal cube will transport the user to whatever destination it was tuned to during its creation. What's the proper position to activate this one? We do not have that information. Over 97% of all portal cubes function in a slightly different manner. We were not present at the construction of the subject's portal cube, nor have we ever been given instructions as to its use. Should the subject desire to utilize the portal cube, they will have to determine its method of operation and destination via experimentation. I had another question. Do you know anything about Revel Puzzlewell? We know nothing of any being or object possessing such an appellation. Alright, let's fuck with this cube toy some more. Manipulate the toy and look for some sort of effect. You bend, twist, and rotate the toy's various points of articulation, noting that the limbs often suddenly revert to their original position. Finally, as you bend its left knee, the toy makes an odd pop, and it shudders in your hands. Bend the right knee. The toy's limbs suddenly revert to their original positions with a soft click. Okay, so left knee, left arm. Okay, left knee, right arm. Okay, left knee, left wing. Right knee. Okay, left knee, right wing. Wait. Left knee, left wing, left arm. Damn it. Okay, left knee, left wing, right arm. Okay, left knee. Sorry, this is terrible. Left wing, right wing, left arm. Okay, left knee, left wing, right wing, right knee. Okay, left knee, left. Okay, left knee, left wing, right wing, right arm. There's a whir, a click, then a blinding white light suddenly explodes in your hands. Whoa! Oh shit. Hey. You see a cube with 2 arms, 2 legs, and 2 small wings sprouting from its side. On the front of the cube is an animated face. As you approach, the creature focuses its eyes upon you. Greetings! I think so. The creature focuses emotionless eyes on you. Greetings, adventurer. Welcome to Rubicon, the dungeon construct. Thank you for choosing Rubicon for your dungeoning experience. You may access Rubicon through this door. What is Rubicon? The creature stares at you without answering. What is a dungeon construct? The creature blinks at you but gives no indication it has heard your question. Never mind, I've got to go. So I can go through there, and I can go through here, but that looks closed. And I can't leave as far as I can tell.
Ooh, this place stinks of oil. Ugh.
You see a mechanical man with pale green skin. Although it is obviously a construct, it does have an animated face, which is scowling at you. Greetings. Die in the name of the evil wizard. The creature brandishes a weapon at you. What evil wizard are you talking about? The creature stops waving its weapon and pauses to think for a moment. The one that doesn't exist until you set the Rubicon dungeon construct to hard difficulty level. Boy, will you be in trouble then. Meanwhile, die in the name of the evil wizard. Low threat construct.
Done.
Huh? Prime scum.
Things through.
What happened? Oh, it killed it? Okay.
Gone.
Fuck, someone hit it for 28? Okay. You see a mechanical man with pale green skin, although it is obviously... Okay. Greetings. Eek! It is the hero, sent here no doubt to slay the evil one. Woe to me, the hapless construct on duty at the time of his arrival. What are you going on about? The creature places its hands on its hips and frowns at you. The plot, you dolt. Stick to the plot. How do you expect me to play my part if you do not cooperate? Where were we? It pauses to think for a moment. Oh, I remember. I was about to trounce you.
What?
What?
My dad.
Alright.
I'm gone.
Nah. Okay, only one door. You see a mechanical man with pale green skin. Okay. Greetings. Die in the name of the evil wizard. Am I supposed to be frightened by all of this? The creature stops waving its weapons and pauses to think for a moment. Yes, mentioning the evil one always strikes fear into the hearts of the masses, giving cause for the hero to travel forth facing many perils until he finally defeats the evil one due to an act of total stupidity. Oh shit, these other guys.
All right.
Alright. Damn it, who got it? Oh, fucking Ignis. Yeah, give me that shit.
Lend me strength.
And this one. And that one. Okay, I guess let's get going. You see a mechanical man. Greetings. Eek. Who are you? You're a hapless victim? This can't be happening, can it? Ah, but it is. Have at you, knave. Alright, no one attack Ignis. Good. Good. That was fine. Okay, good. Hopefully I can finish the easy dungeon and get out of here. And then maybe I can do the other ones later. Yeah, this seems awesome. Do you know how long the easy part is, Ralph? Mirror of quality. A goodie! What? Okay, cool. A goodie? The fuck? Cool. You see a mechanical man with pale green skin, although it is obviously a construct. Eek. What are you? I am the dungeon inhabitant that is going to attempt to kick your arse. Okay, not too bad.
I'm gone.
Thanks for the deets, Ralph and Agnes. The coins have unusual pictures and writing on them. What the fuck? Just D&D. $30 clot charms, huh? Oh, wow. That's so many rooms? I'm gonna have to commit to doing that. Cool. Alright, we went down that way. Uh-oh, multiple ways? Let's go...
Curious construct this is.
Let's go this way. Greetings. What are you doing? I am enacting the script that was attached to my model type by the Rubicon dungeon construct. Now I'm going to become hostile and either kill you or die by your hand. I love that the flavor text and loot of this dungeon is like placeholder text and assets. You're just navigating the abstract yes. Yes. It's amazing.
All right.
A goodie. Ooh. Wow, that's awesome. It doesn't say anything about those being single use. So hopefully I can just keep using them. Although it is obviously... Okay. Greetings. Grrr. Am I supposed to be frightened by that? Grrr? I asked you if I'm supposed to be frightened by that. It stares at you for a moment while considering your question. Yes, grrr is the sound indicative of a threat. I've included an appropriate gesture to add weight to the threat. Fear is the anticipated response, which will give me the advantage in the fight that follows. Die. Okay. Normally, if there's only a few uses, it'll tell you that.
All right.
Like, at least in some of the item descriptions. But, hopefully it just lasts forever. Those goodies better be stackable. Damn it! Should I just drop the goodies? Like, it literally says it's useless. Uh-oh. Look at these. I need a bag of holding. Here, Mort, hold this for me. Thanks, dude. Mort's so good. I love Mort. And... I don't know, this way. Oh. I mean, anything's possible. You see a cube with 2 arms, 2 legs, and 2 small wings. Greetings. Greetings. Monotone, sexless voice? State your question. Who are you? uncertain, confusion exists. What do you mean? Don't you know who you are? No, uncertainty exists at times. Oh, that sounds great. I don't remember who I am either. I sympathize with you. What are you? Our race is known as Modron. We are from the plane of law, Mechanus. What can you tell me about Mechanus? A place of laws, many laws, very structured. A dungeon simulator. Doesn't work though. It broke. What happened? Uncertain. It stopped working. What's a dungeon simulator? It simulates dungeons. What do you think a dungeon simulator would do? How did it break? What are you doing here? Contemplating, thinking, answering your queries. What are you thinking about? Life's many mysteries. Greetings. Who are you? Huh. Are these guys all confused? We are Modron. Your name is Modron? We are Modron. We do not have a name. We are Modron. All that you see here are Modron. We are one. If you don't have names, how do you tell one Modron from another? We know. We are Modron. We are part of the whole. Just as you recognize the hand that is part of your arm, we recognize each part of the whole. What about you, the individual? A heated buzzing sound fills the room but quickly passes. We are Modron. We are part of the whole. A whole is Modron. There is no other. We are Quadrone. What is a Quadrone? Within our race, we are identified as type Quadrone. What is this place? This is the Rubicon Dungeon Construct Project. Rubicon. Project goal is to determine the dynamics, both social and asocial, surrounding the environment commonly construed as a dungeon, and to attempt to explain the aberrations that tend to occur in such environments. Rubicon is capable of forming a series of rooms linked in such a fashion as to form what is commonly referred to as a dungeon. Each dungeon can have one of 3 difficulty settings: easy, normal, or hard. The dungeon is then populated with monsters, traps, and treasure according to the difficulty level chosen. After creation, the dungeon can be fully explored. What is that humming sound? Rubicon is a worthy accomplishment, and we are content. You said something about aberrations? Queries to be answered. What attracts people to dungeons? Why do people often seek to enter them if they are places of such danger? Why are dungeons there in the first place? What are the dynamics of a workable dungeon? We do not understand. I do not. You started to say I instead of we. You are in error. We are Modron. We are the whole. We will not discuss this. I know what I heard. You started to say I and... No, we are Modron. We are a part of the whole. Alright, I'd like to try out one of these dungeons. Request denied. Project halted due to accident. What accident? Dungeon construct became unstable. Cause uncertain. Failsafes activated causing dungeon to collapse. Cause uncertain. Portal lens malfunctioned causing contact with home plane of Mechanus to be severed. Cause uncertain. Reset of dungeon necessary. Then why don't you reset it? Reset can only be initiated by Project Director. Project Director disintegrated. Portal lens has malfunctioned and contact with Mechanus severed. Cannot acquire replacement director from Mechanus. Let me get this straight. You can't reset without a director, but you can't get a director without resetting? Assessment correct. Project halted. Look, I'm an adventurer, and I've been through some dungeons in my day. Why not let me be your director? Assistance welcome. You are now Project Director. Advise on next task. Reset the dungeon. Initializing reset. The room is filled with a low thrumming sound that can be felt rather than heard. Collapsing existing dungeon. The sound rises in power until the floor begins to vibrate. Initializing new dungeon. The sound rises in volume until you think your head is about to explode. Suddenly the room goes quiet. Reset complete. Dungeon construct status easy. Are there any dangers associated with Rubicon that I should be aware of? Yes, Director. Do not become separated from any companions while in the maze. If the maze were to be reset, or a new difficulty setting chosen, anyone left in the maze would be killed. I see. I will not reform my party while in the maze. Anything else?
Updated my journal.
Yes, Director. Do not drop items or equipment in the maze. If the maze were to be reset or a new difficulty setting chosen, any items left in the maze would be destroyed. I see. I will not drop anything important in the maze. Anything else?
Updated my journal.
No, Director. Very well. Amazing. Okay. I guess I'll head out the way I came in. But I guess it was also reset? Oh, wait, but I'm back here.
All right.
Greetings. Greetings, adventurer. Okay, can I not get back? How do I portal out? Do I use the... Do I use this? No. That's cool. Oh. Like, it's weird I can't go in this door. Oh, okay, so I can talk to these guys to portal me out? Okay.
Done.
The director. But aren't I the director? Okay, so I found this engineering room, but maybe I have to finish easy for it to let me leave? Oh, so I can't use the lens because it's not on the nameless one. Okay. There we go. The clerk's ward. Cool. Do I still have it? Hell yeah, I do. All right. Well, we did some shit today. I am going to save. It's a great item. That's super useful. Save. And I'll see if I can get through easy on with the Rubicon. Maybe next time. Maybe we'll do medium too or something. But I think I'm maybe halfway or a third of the way through the game. Depending on what you do. I guess there's a ton of stuff to do. But we will play some more this Saturday at 3 p.m. Pacific. It's nice to meet you, Agnes. You were super helpful. And I'm still, I'm looking forward to playing this still, so that'll be fun. Thanks as always, Ralph. And anybody else watching. I'm Darin. I put up archives of all my streams on youtube.com/DarinIsAwesome. And, they're on Twitch too. You can follow me on Twitter if you want. Darin is awesome. And I'll let you know if I'm going to be late or something. But I try not to let that happen. Anyway. Time is...
Not squander it here.
Fair, Ignis. All right, so I'm going to shut this down. And I always love seeing this full camera with the darkness, weird lights and ghosts and stuff. Cool. You have a good night or day or time of your life too, Agnes. It was nice talking to you. Hopefully I'll catch you again. Oh, totally. See, hey, Keo. You take care too. And I'll see you later as well, Ralph. Bye, everybody.